guys, welcome to or welcome back to Exposed, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. Thought I'd do the comments while I'm drinking my coffee because it's scorching and I'm going to keep burning myself. Do you know when you just want to drink it and it's too darn hot? Oh my god, the eating. I'm sure she does it on purpose. She knows it pisses people off, and rage bait's as good as anything, isn't it, to get people interacting with a video. Ashley, she graduated from beauty school and she looks like this. She could rake in the money with views if she did some self-improvement videos. Exactly, or something that she learnt at school. Matt, Lardass, go away. We don't want you to be back. You're funny. Ashley, funny. She's back with Mean Mama when the cash flow is low. Yeah, what was she? A psychopathic, narcissistic? What was she? Yeah. When it suited. Lena, doesn't matter how much makeup she buys, she always looks exactly the same. Get some professional help, Lisa. I wish she would. I really do. If I lived close enough to her, I know I keep saying it, but I would. I'd knock on the door and I'd say, right, come on you. Because it's not... She's wasting her life doing this. And she's wasting away. And if she gets sick, she's buggered. She's got nothing to fight it with. Nikki, great review, Jules. Damn, she's huge, just say. Thank you, Nikki. My love of crafts. Hiya, I've not seen you in a while. Thank you for the love. Matt, yup, Lardass hasn't changed one bit. No. I thought she'd come back, slimmer, with a fella, and a job. James, I see someone is still grazing like a cow on camera. Obviously, all of the money Carol spent on her weight loss surgery was appreciated. Also, she could just eat her way back to being bigger than she was the first time. I'm sorry, who dips cheese in honey? Yak. 11:35 to 11:48.
Said and done. No, far worse than I've ever said.
Wishing people dead. That's yeah, right, okay.
I'm not done.
And this is why she came back on, because she's still butthurt about the fact she can't take ownership, accountability for anything, back then or 2 years after. She's going to sit on a camera eating like a fat slob and making all of her problems everyone else's. Absolutely pathetic. You can even hear the anger in her voice. I hope she finds happiness one day. I don't think she ever will. As long as me and you are still here, James, she will. So you can see it bubbling up. She wants to say some more, but she daren't because it's her first video back. All of your videos are public, Laurie. Where is the Hobby Lobby one? You didn't do anything wrong, right? You didn't do anything wrong in that video, so why is it not up? Exactly. Oh, she'll say it's not up because she's not friends with Shawnee anymore. That's why. Tammy, I can't believe how much you stalk her. You need to be reported. How am I stalking her? Do you know the meaning of stalking? Right, shall we look it up? Let's just get this right once and for all. What is stalking? What is stalking and harassment? Stalking and harassment is when someone repeatedly behaves in a way that makes you feel scared, distressed or threatened. Really? Is that what I'm doing? Making her feel scared, distressed or threatened? By talking about her on my channel, which she told me to do. If you've got something to say, go and say it on your own channel. That's fine. Well, that's what I'm doing. Debbles, can't believe you're stalking her. Perhaps I'll report you. Rachel, they have a natural banter back and forth. Don't sour the milk. Did you see she didn't say hello to you yesterday, Rachel? She said hello to everyone either side of you in that first live and she blanked you. If I were you, I'd go and see if she's still talking to you because you spoke to me. You're probably persona non grata now. Beguile me. Stalk. Lardo told Jules to start her own channel and also repeatedly attacked her in horrific terms. I have yet to hear Larry apologise to Jules for wishing her dead. You say she needs to be reported. You need to learn to use punctuation. Yeah, do you know that? Did you know that she wished me dead? She cursed out my children and my husband, told lies about me on her channel. No, that's fine. All I'm doing is answering what she says and telling the truth, but I'm the stalker. Okay. 22:47 to 23. To me. If everybody pays attention to this, because at some point she's going to say she never said that.
Give her content. I didn't ever really care.
Mm-hmm. Oh, don't worry, Hippo. The 2 years you were not making videos were wonderful times, and there was plenty of content to be reviewed, so the break was much appreciated. All you had to do was come crawling back, because you can't live without being in front of a camera. So we did nothing. You came back to us. So welcome back, Laurie. 23:48 to 24:03.
So she would, comment on an old video from 2016. I'm like, whatever.
Okay, let me break this down. The passive-aggressive remark. Hang on, let me do that first. Right. 1. So Laurie is going to chastise you for reviewing videos. It's a video that Laurie published and had public for viewers to watch. 2. Laurie, you insist that you're not doing anything wrong in any of your videos or hurting anyone that violates standards. 3. Laurie, you say you don't watch the Exposed channel, however you can specifically talk about specific times, years and such about the videos. 4. You were given 600 opportunities to have an adult conversation face to face, but you're too much of a chicken. So you're going to sit here on your channel once again and play victim. You're a very sad woman. By the way, I pray for your mother and your son that they support each other, because having someone like you is a sin. That's the thing though. Go get your own channel. Say what you want to say on your channel. So you do it, and then she starts having a fucking whiny attack. Foodie Beauty Stan. Steph. No, just remembered. Walmart runs huge. It absolutely does run large. Does it? And she said it ran small. Because things don't fit her. Begami. Yep, Walmart tends to run large, not small. There's a question for my thing. There's another announcement. There's an Ask Me Anything video pinned on my channel if you want to ask me something. Put a comment on it. When there's only 12, I think. When there's a good few, I'll do a video. Debbles. Wow, nothing changes then. Still lying, still bitter, still on her own. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. I cannot believe that she was trying to convince people that she hasn't gained any weight. Jules, she has watched every one of your videos in the 2 wonderful years she was off YouTube. To look at her now and when she finished, the difference in size is so noticeable. And of course, just like Bella, we had to endure the story of poor Pom Pom's passing and how it impacted her life. The fake sadness and the rushing out as soon as Pom Pom drew her last breath to get a replacement. She just doesn't change. The only good thing about this fake coming back is I will see more of your videos. I hope you're keeping well, Jules, and that you and the family, you had a lovely Christmas and New Year. Do you know? I get so far and then my mouth seizes up. Thank you, Debbles. I hope you did too. Angie, she dirty deleted quite a few, didn't she though? Yeah. Oh, I didn't do anything wrong. Tammy, hi Jules, wishing you and your family a happy and healthy New Year. Same to you, hon. Debbles, how come Jules's channel is suddenly sad and you're giving her permission to carry on? Jules started this channel because you, lard ass, told her to. Remember? Be careful what you wish for. Melissa, oh my goodness, I really wish she would wash her hands after picking up her dog. She then proceeds to lick her hands and fingers. I know, and she's been touching his willy and everything. Bloop. I try and zone out when she's eating because I can't. It makes me want to vomit. Panda, for the love of God, this is Art Deco. She's posted up in the main level for the videos because she's too lazy to go upstairs. She is posted up. It is laziness, though. I totally agree. That's why she won't bring all her stuff upstairs in case there's stuff she needs to bring downstairs. Well, you should have thought of that when you were calling it your fucking empire and saying that that's what you wanted to do. First, Bonnie, first, I don't think anyone cares enough to write to her apartment complex or school. And secondly, oh my God, she's an esthetician. That's scary. Yeah, for anyone who missed it, she posted this. So, she went through all that, she got a certificate, but did she do anything? Who knows? Maybe she is working, she's just not saying because she doesn't want people to know. Who knows? Montana Girl. Hi Jules, question. What does Laurie do for work? I have no idea, Montana Girl. To be honest, she got an esthetician's license, so she might be working as an esthetician, but if she's just sat on her settee mid-afternoon, mid-week, it doesn't look like she's got a full-time job. Maybe part-time. I don't know. I'm sure she'll tell you all at some point. Lou, yep, nothing has changed, including not tending to her animals. Thanks for redoing this one. You're welcome, man. It was I was halfway through the second half, and Jed came in and said something. And then I went to look, and then I saw everyone going, we can't hear you. And it was like, oh, shite. So that's what I thought. I'm going to have to go back and do it all again because it's not fair, is it? Begarmy. Unfortunately, it sounds like she refuses to toilet those two dogs outside as well. She never did, Begarmy, ever. This is just pure laziness on her part, and it's sad for the dogs. Yep. She got Bella and Pom Pom as indoor dogs. And they were trained to go on pee-pee pads, and they never saw the outside world. And she thinks that's okay. Run for your lives. Making repulsive eating sounds while filming and apologising while continuing to do it. If you're sorry, how about you eat before you start a live? Yeah, she can't. Yes, Jules. Yes, Hannah. I knew I didn't do one. You'd come and hit me. No, you wouldn't hit me. I'm joking. E-Rock. Hi, honey. Happy New Year. Hannah, have a look at her comments, Jules. It hasn't been deleted yet. Apparently her links are full of viruses. Lady had to buy a new phone because of that. Also, some links are directing the shoppers to a porn site if they shop via Lisa's link. Yeah, I actually read that out in that video, Hannah. I don't know what the fuck's going on with her links. Very strange. I wonder, does John know? Jane! Dumb fuck, your hairdresser doesn't like you. Jules, Bowie is lying listening to you. He came up to play, and as soon as he heard you, he just lay down looking up towards your voice. Oh, that's so cute. I love you, Bowie. You are his favourite by far. Oh, bless. That's so cute. Oh. I think Dumb Fuck looked better without the war paint. Watch her go makeup less as Baywatch person. Yeah, Pamela Anderson. Name just left me. Yeah, I remembered. Makes a change, doesn't it? He said, do you think that's what she was doing? Oh, I'll try a Pammy look. Deb, Pamela Anderson. I don't know. I don't think we'll ever see Lisa without makeup on. Purpose, anyway. And never without filters, exactly. There was filters, wasn't there? Yes, it was Pamela Anderson. By the way, she's in a new movie. I just saw an advertisement for it. Who wants to bet Lisa will be going to the movies soon? Of course she will. And dragging John with her, like he wants to see Pamela Anderson. Melissa, it's bizarre to see an adult woman relearn the same concepts over and over again as if they never occurred to her before. Literally, everyone knows you don't pack a pair of new or hardly worn shoes for a trip during which you'll be walking in them the entire time. I'm quite certain she's spoken about packing the wrong shoes multiple times in the past, yet continues to do it over and over. What the fuck? It's insane. Oh, I've just learnt this, I've just learnt that, I've just learnt something else, and she learns nothing. Penny, she lives in a fantasy world. Real life is too hard for her, apparently. Bonnie, so I wonder how long it's going to take for her to get nasty about people. Oh, she nearly did in this video, Bonnie. She was very, very close. But the next one, definitely. Please don't take me wrong. I love animals, but that's one of the many reasons I'm vegan. But good Lord, shut Friday up. Exactly. He's going to get a sore throat. The neighbours are going to get a headache. And she just sits there and lets it happen. Lol, sounds like she's been looking at medical conditions again. Gastroparesis. I forgot to look that up. Thank you, you've just reminded me. What is it? Delayed gastric emptying is a disorder that slows or stops the movement of food from your stomach to your small intestine, even though there's no blockage in the stomach or the intestines. Will it go away? It doesn't go away. Oh, she's great at finding these things that don't go away and don't have a cure. Fuck's sake. I wonder if that's anything to do with the weight loss surgery. Wonder what happened to Tay-Tay. Me too. I thought she'd at least show up in the second live. Maybe she doesn't know she's back. Donna, vintage is... Oh, hang on. A wave, thumbs up, a heart, praying hands, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cups of coffee. Lots of coffee and tea to keep everyone warm. Vintage is her newest 3-second interest, isn't it? We've got snow today. Absolutely freezing here. Robin, why do you even care? Are you jealous? No, I'm Jules. Fuck's sake. Where are we? 5th. In case there's any more. Oof. Out of curiosity, Robin, just tell me, what is there for me to be jealous? Ooh, jealous of, exactly. Oh, sick of fucking feeling like I'm going to sneeze and then nothing happens. Really, what is there for me to be jealous of? Nikki, I just want to know where all the money comes from. There seems to be a never-ending stream of it. She does nothing but shop. She earns quite a lot on YouTube. You'd be surprised. She's got her YouTube money, her affiliate link money, her sponsorship money. John does Bitcoin, plus he's retired. So, but to spend like 30 grand in a weekend and think nothing of it, there has got to be something fishy going on, hasn't there? Deb, she's making a good amount of money. The problem is she spends it as fast as she gets it on anything and everything for herself. Exactly. Nikki, makes sense. She's so shallow. I've seen puddles deeper. Ashley, she said how in her Lux bag haul she spends it and John moves it around. I know, and she gave a lot away in that sentence and she didn't realise. Bay, yikes, that sounds like something nefarious is going on. Is there someone at the door? Hello? Or was that the front door? Front door. Bo, now I see why with all that money she's not interested in experiencing world travel. For her, experiences are about what she wears. She's so odd. What she wore, what she ate and what she bought. So if I wear a clothing brand that is manufactured in Japan, that makes it Japanese. If it's made in China, it's Chinese. Ada, yes, I agree. She is far too thin. I was shocked to see how she looks lately. She must have lost more weight over Christmas. Her diet is not healthy. It wouldn't be bad if she was doing it properly, but she's not. She's got an ED for sure and she won't admit it. Donna, I yelled the same sentence at my phone screen. What the crap does it matter if the shoe's glossy underneath your fucking foot? Exactly. Crazy, crazy, crazy woman. I put my clothes on to not walk outside naked, not for an experience. Let me repeat. Certifiable crazy as batshit. Exactly. She's insane. We love her though, don't we? Ada, you can't do a perfect fit of jeans on one person as our bodies are all different shapes. I thought if her job was fashion, she'd have known that. Yeah, didn't she say, though, she's thinking about going and getting a pair tailored for the experience? Donna, Lisa, if you keep starving yourself, you'll need 7 winter coats on top of your outfit. Dixie, oh, please. Wish you would get a life. You have all that extra money. Share it with the poor people that could use it. Lisa, share. Who cares? We do. You're spoiled and want. She's spoiled. Oh, he did good with her fucking Gucci necklace and belt. You showed him what to buy and he bought it. Don't give us that bollocks that he picked it out on his own. Deb, it wasn't the sneakers that hurt her feet. She stupidly wore pantyhose and leggings with feet stirrups. She wore layers in preparation for the North Pole, New York. Any doofus knows silky hose will create a slide in the sneaker. Socks are for sneakers. Podiatrists say flip-flops are the very worst thing you can wear as there's no support for your feet. I think I might be alright in flip-flops because I've got flat feet. I think she's got flat feet too, hasn't she? I know Lardy has. Amanda, but she's taking flip-flops to New York in January, yeah. But that's her rainy weather shoe wear, isn't it? Oh, it's raining, so I wore my flip-flops. I have never understood her. Never. Deb, I know, right? No support. The streets are filthy, and it's supposed to be super cold. She's an idiot. Yeah, her toes will drop off in the cold. Cherish. Pardon me. You can still love what you wear every day without having an extreme abundance of clothes and accessories. So much constant buying is a sign of not being happy and trying to buy happiness. She has a good life for sure, but that is just not making her content. No, it isn't. Hang on a second. Hi guys, I'm back. It was tech help. He's just got home from work and he took some pictures this morning in the snow. That's why I'm so small, so you can see the snowy pictures. I really like this one. I said this could have this in a frame. It looks really cool, but oh, wrong way. That's what he had to walk through to get to work this morning. Fun, huh? Right, let's make me back to the normal size. That and there. Make sure everything's okay. Hang on. Move that. Sounds on. Right, let's get back to where we were. You can still love what you wear every day without having an extreme abundance of clothes and accessories. So much constant buying is a sign of not being happy and trying to buy happiness. She has a good life for sure, but that's just not making her content. I'm not so sure she has a good life. I think she's miserable as sin, Cherish. And she buys all this stuff to make her feel happy, and I don't think it's working. Deb, she just made this video to say, we'll talk about that in another video, and you'll be hearing about that later. Shake my damn head. I know, and you won't, because she'll never do it. Bo, Lisa, eat some cake. You have me laughing my arse off. I just wish she would. Just have a decent meal. Add a few eggs back in. Do something. She's wasting away. She's starting to look like Steptoe. Dixie, oh please, everything is always made for you. Do you ever listen or watch yourself? Maybe you should. God. I'm sorry, Lisa. You look like a fucking walking skeleton in that picture. That's scary though, isn't it? I mean, look at her neck, for one. Like I said, Elizabeth has always pointed out that hole in her neck, but it's 100 times worse now. Sending you love, Elizabeth. Hope you're healing well. Beguile Japanese denim is denim. Another excuse to say something is niche to hike up the price. She needs another pair of jeans like she needs a hole in the head. Lisa's just vapid and banal, isn't she though? Jules is in her head rent free. It's a shame, 2 years off and she's changed nothing. Funny to hear her slag Lisa off though, isn't it? Took her a long time to fathom out, but she got there in the end. I wonder if I helped her. Deb, if she was seeing a primary care physician routinely, they would order blood work to test for blood cancer. I wish it on no one, but at 5'6", 114 pounds is a red flag, I know from experience. And you're giving her words of advice here, and will she listen? No. Sarah swallows a pill on camera, and no, I'm not jealous, I'm gobsmacked. Ha ha ha. They're painkillers. What do you want me to do? Not take them? Hide in a corner. It's not something illegal, Sarah. It's part of my day-to-day life. Just be thankful you don't have to do it. Julie, I had... Oh, hang on. Here we go. Forgot. Have I done something? No? There we go. I had YouTube on my TV and my son was over and he looked at the TV and said, Mum, that lady looks like an alien, meaning Lisa. I laughed. He said her head is so big and her face is so long with those fake eyelashes and black eyeliner makes her look so fake. I turned to my son and said, this is the same makeup look this woman wears every day. He's right though, she is starting to look like an alien. Don't you just want to feed her? MJ. The gnome, because nothing says Paris or New York chic like her little, one of her favourite adjectives, gnome in her southern coastal home. I wonder if she paid her friend, designer, to tell her to put the gnome right in that wall. I know she got the gnome a couple of years ago, didn't she? I love the gnome. I don't know when gnomes became Christmassy, but hey. Julie, what cracks me up is Lisa went on and on over her hair, how she's on a healthy hair journey. But last week she announced that her hairstylist put all the extensions back in her hair. Well, that's just going to pull her hair out. I still haven't got to that one. Sorry, people. I will get there in the end. Panda, February 2024, damaged hair video. She stated how she requested a different colour to mimic someone else. Morgan bleached the underside of her hair right where the breakage occurred. Lisa admitted it was her own fault. Yep, and now she lies about it. Deb, what? It wasn't in response to the shingles vaccine? The liar should receive some type of demonetisation for spreading false information. Maybe the pharmaceutical company that makes the vaccine should be made aware of her claims. That would be a hefty out-of-court settlement she'd have to pay. No more extravagant shopping sprees for Lisa. Joyce, Lisa... Canon, keep track of her lies. Cannot. Don't you fucking hate spell check? Yeah, I know. She cannot keep track of her lies as well. I hate it when it does that. It's like every time I try to put I'm from the UK on Instagram, it does u.k. and it's like, no, I know what I'm typing. Fuck off. Laura, Jules, I would love for you to do a flat tour. I live in the States and I like seeing other living spaces in other countries. I'd love to, Laura, but my house is teeny tiny. I'm stuck upstairs and there's nothing much to show, to be fair. Have I got any old photos of the house? I'll have a look because I put all my photos on a hard drive because I ran out of space on here. So I'll dig the hard drive out and have a look through and see if I've got any old ones, and I'll do them on the Ask Me Anything video. I'm the same. I love mooching around American homes. When people go and buy their house and whatever, I'm like that. Because it's so big. It's like I was on Reddit and there's this bloke, he's got the whole entire basement just for gaming, and it was amazing. It had all these different rooms and things, and We haven't got room to swing a worm in this place. It isn't worth looking at, to be fair. Lisa has the lowest self-esteem of anybody I know. She's such a sad person. Yep. I live in Paris. What is she trying to do with this Paris chic home office? It is so pretentious. She should lavish her attention on her family instead of being obsessed with having a magazine lifestyles. Sad Lisa. What's the weather like in Paris, Leah? Fucking horrible here today. Tech Help was saying the shop didn't get its delivery because all the delivery trucks got stuck on the roundabout and nobody was going anywhere. So they all got fed up and went home. Bonnie, have what experience? Original 501s. You wash and wear them to death to make them comfortable. She'll never make it that long. Exactly. Are they the ones that you had to sit in the bath in? Or are they different? Are they... Hers had zips. I was going to say, are they the button-up ones? I can't imagine having button-up jeans. It was bad enough. Did anyone else do that? You washed your jeans and the first day you put them back on, I used to have to lie on the bed with a coat hanger and hook it through the zip pull and pull the coat hanger to get the zip to go up. Because couldn't do it without the coat hanger. That was fun. Fun times. Cynthia, read about dopamine and how it plays into addiction. Lisa needs more and more to satisfy the hit she gets from buying, like a drug addict who needs more of the substance they crave. Her addiction is the hit she gets from buying shite. At this point, it's like watching somebody in the throes of binging. She calls it her job and claims to buy the shite for her viewers, but then reverts to what I like and what I want. She'll crash and burn without outside help. Sadly, John goes along with it because he likely cannot withstand her manic states when they hit. Lisa, get help, not denim. That's a line. Should have that on a t-shirt, shouldn't we? Get help, not denim. See, that's the thing. If all these people who said we're horrible and we're mean and we're this and we're that and we're jealous and what have you, if they actually came and just listened to one video about what we're talking about, they'd realise we're not mean, we're not jealous. She's going to fucking kill herself and she's going to bankrupt the family. We're trying to talk sense into her, but they don't see that. Donna, thanks Jules for redoing this lardy one. I had to. I couldn't leave it without sound. That was just sad, wasn't it? Sorry, but I'm useless trying to lip read and not hearing your reactions made it no fun. Aw, thank you. We have to hear your wonderful voice and laugh. Gentle hugs, my friends. Right back at you, Donna. Thank you. Cynthia, if she eats the same thing every meal and she's dropped from 122 to 114 in 6 months, there's a problem. She doesn't see it as a problem, though. She sees it as a win, doesn't she? Donna. Jules, she's nuts, thinking you stole her videos for content. No, Lardy, because of all the absolutely vile shite you said about Jules, and especially her children. When Lardy gets old, she's going to look like an old biker dude. Angie. Figured she's acting like nothing happened. You got the proof of who she really is. Exactly. Thank you, Ange. Bonnie. It just never ends. They go on about being on a fucking treadmill or whatever. That's what Lisa's on. Same fucking shite, different day. Cynthia, I love watching your sub count increase. Thank you. The legit way too. The watch time on your channel is the only way I see the Lisa D Freak Show. Thank you. And we're watching Lisa's physical and mental health crash. One day someone in her circle who has the courage will scream that Lisa needs an intervention, and for a while they will attack that person. But when the docs say they were right, enough said. Will they stop attacking me then when they realise all I'm doing is trying to get her fucking head read? Carolina, no we didn't. At the end of this video was the best. She just makes purchases to make more purchases, like with those boots. £140 equals anorexia. Panda. At this point she needs to hire a stylist. Why not wear her Balmain jacket with a I've probably butchered that, with a base layer and cashmere sweater from BR, she promoted endlessly last year. Sweats, trainers, and a nylon tote bag for New York shopping. Her obsession with the young woman's top coat put her over the edge. It's not like she's reporting on designers' new collections as they drop. She's running over to Fashion File to purchase pre-loved after the photo shoot at Louis Vuitton. It's quite sad, isn't it, really? It's like I've said a million times, she went shopping before and she'd bought a whole load of bags, and then she came out of the shop and saw someone with a different one and she wanted that. That's the thing, she'll never be happy. It's like most people save up all year for one designer bag, and they measure it, they find out the measurements, they read all the history into it, they go into the shop, they hold it, they see if it's going to hold what they want, does it fit their arm, does it look good, all the rest of it, and then they make an informed decision. She's just like want, and then she gets home and she's like, oh, isn't it cute? Cupboard. What's the next thing? Highly caffeinated. She needs help in more ways than one. She does. Bonnie, I agree with you completely about the different things my children made. Even though they're grown, I display them proudly in our hallway. I have pictures of them from the time they were babies until they finished school. It warms my heart. Snap. Downstairs, we've got a fireplace, and then either side of the fireplace, the wall goes in a bit, so like it sticks out for the flue. And I've got Kaylee, Madam on one wall and Tech Help on the other, and it's like from their very first baby picture, and in the frame is their wristband and a little card that said what they weighed and how much they measured and whatever. And it's like, there's nothing like that in Lisa's house. It's quite sad. Because like they walk around and they're like, are we important at all? At least my two know that they're important. Bonnie, the decorations in her office are certainly not my cup of tea. Each to his own, I guess. Yeah, I don't mind any of it, but that rug. Trisha, seriously, flip-flops for walking in the city? They are not, I repeat, not meant for a lot of walking. I can't even imagine what her feet would look like after walking around a major city in New York. Like New York in flip-flops. Thing is though, she lives in flip-flops, so she might be comfortable doing that, but I dare say her feet will be filthy. Bae, isn't it winter in New York right now? Is she going to wear flip-flops in the snow? Yeah, she wears them in the rain. Who knows? She probably wasn't going to wear them on this particular trip, but many times she's talked about wearing flip-flops for city walking, and she did wear them on that trip to New York with John when she was supposed to have a meeting about her lip combo business. That's going to be a major flop, isn't it? Another waste of money. Paul, Lisa has a big problem. It's called being a narcissist. This woman is sick in the head. You summed it up. Shelley, I just find something strange of her spending all this money on the daily and buying these big expensive handbags every other month. It's almost like there's some money laundering going on. I know people who have plenty of money, live in huge homes on the ocean, drive nice cars, have boats, take trips to Europe, and do not spend money on the daily the way she does. Exactly. My aunt and uncle were millionaires, and there's no way they'd spend like that. It's stupid. There is, in my opinion, they don't spend big money on anything but their clothes and bags, things they can resell easily. They seem to scrimp on household stuff and food. Bizarre. I know. I don't get that. She's carnivore. She could get the best steaks. And like everyone says, she lives by the sea, so she could have lovely shrimp. But no. She buys Walmart. Patriot Angel. I happened to see this in my feed and thought, Jules put up a new video. Imagine my shock. She really was live. I had never seen Lardy except through Jules. Couldn't resist to ask her about Lisa, since she kept saying it was hard to watch since it's a sales pitch. I couldn't watch much at the time. She irritated me, but really wanted to see Jules' commentary. Love, Jules. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you too. She said hello to you though. That was nice. She was trying to be nice in her first thing back. She'll be pissed now she sees that you post here as well. She won't be happy. Christine, I hope you're doing well, honey. She tells us of gifts from two people, but she spent so much more time gushing over what Mummy and Daddy gave her. She spoke of John's gifts with what seemed to me to be a bit of disdain. What about her children's gifts and gifts from her brother, etc.? No, she did say her brother got her Ray-Bans, something, a light that shines up on your plants, and a car detailing. And obviously her and her new friends don't exchange gifts. I think she wouldn't do it because she may have to spend money on somebody besides herself. Is there anybody out there in the fashion world that cares about a deep dive into denim? Surely her fans are beginning to see through her facade. I don't think they are. Why is she back downstairs again? I'd light us. She can't be asked going upstairs. She always did it at the dining room table, and that's how she likes it. And I'm pretty sure that her study of denim is through video, because she couldn't possibly get through a book on the subject, no. Unless it had lots of pictures. Has her designer approved that ridiculous gnome sitting in the corner of her room? Don't they belong outside? Jade ring is ugly. I like the gnome. Hello, Mr. Gnome. God help the people of New York. She's coming, folks, and she's brought a full wardrobe for the cold climate. Meanwhile, it's 68 degrees there in her town on Friday, so she's afraid to wear her expensive bags when travelling, and she only goes to Ulta and eats in her car at McDonald's parking lot. This is proof positive that she's got an addiction. I gave this video a thumbs down. Yay me! I was just flabbergasted that she's heading back to New York. These invitations are issued to everybody who buys anything in a Louis Vuitton store. She's making it sound like this was an exclusive invitation to her and her alone. And off she goes again, along with thousands of others, to line up to queue. She has to queue in New York. Where are we? Line up to get in the door of the flagship store. Another what I ate, what I wore, where I stayed, and all the other shit that she thinks we like to hear. And now she's going off sneakers. She's spent thousands on them in the last few months. I know, it's insane, isn't it? She wants to keep things fresh, which can be easy by just mixing and changing her own closet. I hope she wears flip-flops in New York. She'll learn pretty quickly that they wouldn't work there, even in the summer, when the asphalt melts and sticks to her flip-flops on the sidewalk. God, I'd love to see that. All those jeans are too big for her and look awful on her skeletal frame. She must now own 1,000 pairs, and I'm not exaggerating. People who like jeans couldn't care less about this bullshit that she's spewing. And every sentence ends with, and all that stuff. I can't wait to have an experience with jeans. I'm wondering if I'll know it when it happens. I sure hope so. I wonder if I'll have an experience with my jeggings. Does it work the same way? Has she ever heard of thin socks? She's only just heard of socks. She never wore socks at all. She hated socks. And she didn't wash between her toes until someone sent her a sponge a few years back. Oh, I never knew you had to do that. This black outfit looks nice on her and actually fits. I know, I thought she looked really good in that black. And I love the way the little jacket sat together at the neck and that. It looked really smart. Does anyone like the new stripes in her hair? No! Bella. Horrid. Those stripes. I think her hairstyle adds 20 years on her. Backups for everything. It's absolutely nuts and further proves her addiction. And her makeup always looks the same no matter what the day. And she just bought her 500th white tee. I'd better stop now or you'll kick me off. But laying here on my back slowly but surely healing after my nasty accident is making me obsess over this sicko of a human being. I still have a long road ahead. Thank you to everybody inquiring and caring about my condition. What a lovely group of people you all are. I appreciate you all and hope you don't get sick of listening to me. Of course we wouldn't, Christine. The only thing that Lisa influences me to do is bath. I'm just praying your ribs heal quickly. Deb, something's going on between Marnie and Lisa. A couple of weeks ago I stumbled upon Miss Gold Girl's video. About 2/3 of the way through, she described an outfit as a cool girl look, Immediately she said, I can't stand that phrase. I don't know why I used it. Shade thrown, lol. Ooh. Someone said they had some tea, didn't they, about Lisa and Marnie, and that they might send me a DM, so we'll see what happens. That's on my Ask Me Anything. Ask Me Anything! It's the video on the Exposed channel. If you want to ask me something, stick a message. Jules, can you please be her life coach? She needs someone who will be honest with her. I'd love to, Melissa. I'd love to sit down and have a proper chat with her, but it'd go in one ear and out the other. She's a narc. She wouldn't listen. Beguile me. Happy belated birthday, Jules. Thank you. Jodie. Lisa has no business being an influencer. She has no sense of style. She sees someone wearing an outfit she likes, so she copies it. Nothing seems to be an original outfit she has put together. She recycles through clothes, ridiculously always trying to keep up with the newest and greatest, while claiming it's all for her followers. I believe it's just an excuse to fill her unhappy life and shopping addiction. She truly needs help. Why doesn't her family see this? The obsession with her weight and the need to shop endlessly. People say we're just jealous. Not true. I feel bad for her, but I also feel bad for her followers because they're taking her advice. Exactly. If people just listened to what we're saying. Susan, thank you for speaking the truth. As a former follower of Lisa's channel, I see her for who she really is. A woman with no sense of her own self. It's sad. Really love you, Jules. Thank you, Susan. Welcome aboard. Hope you stay and you're happy here. La Chica Gitana. Something is off the beam. It happens to be an addiction to make up for having a cheating husband or a drinking husband. She's not happy with her life. She has all those clothes, shoes, purses, and never goes anywhere except to McDonald's or the beach or her parents. She's filling a hole, and it looks like she's never going to fill it, though, doesn't it? Robin, she's as obnoxious and wasteful as always. He said, why are we buying 100 new pairs of jeans when you had 1,000 in the cupboard? I don't get it. It's like I've said to Jed, he's as calm as they come. But I'm sure he'd have something to say if I'd 9,000 pairs of jeans piled up. And there for what? Just to look at. How many times have we seen this movie where she reinvents herself and narrows down what she really likes? She's sad, period. I know who I am now, 3 weeks later. Oh, now I know who I am. Lindy, her arms look like praying mantis legs. I know, they're too thin. Joyce, I cannot stand that saccharine sweet. He did good when referring to John. I know. She told him what to buy. She's trying to make out he picked it. At least I tell the truth. Jed says, I want to get you something. Is there something you're looking at? Because he can't do choosing. Deborah. Thanks, Jules. Thank you, Deborah. I'm not going to lie and say, oh, he went out and he saw this in a shop and he bought it for me. Because that's never going to happen. He doesn't do that. We know that. Joyce, despite the high-end things she buys and despite all the money she spends, for all her supposedly blessed life, she seems like a sad person, at least to me. Me too, Joyce. I think she's desperately sad. Panda's in the desert. She's probably going on her own to go to Soho, where all the fake bags are sold. You eagle-eyed people, I'll have to watch and see, because I wouldn't know a fake if it jumped up and bit me. Panda's in the desert. How phony does she sound when she says she loves the gifts that John got her? He did good. I can't stand how ungrateful and condescending she is. She quickly brushed off her gifts and quickly went into her obsession. Bella, you're so right. I thought the same thing. A mere few seconds on what John and her parents bought her. Oh, and the brother and sister-in-law too. I don't think Christmas means anything to her. She can't stand sharing the limelight with Jesus. It's right on to the next shopping event and it's all about her. So sad. Deb. She can't stand sharing the limelight with Jesus. I'm dead. I know. That's an amazing sentence. I'll have to remember that one. Pandas in the desert. Vintage is her new obsession. I'm surprised because she likely can't link those items. Ah, yeah. Amanda, she hasn't worked that one out yet. What happened to her life coach bullshit? Just like we said. She's doing all that on paid membership. If you pay her $25 a month, you get a members only video. Woohoo! So she's doing it all there behind closed doors where we can't see her and make fun of her. Joyce, every time Lisa says we'll talk about that in another video, my first thought is, I'll bet we won't. No, we won't. Never hear about it again. Pandas in the desert. I agree with you that she looks like a skeleton in that photo in the car. Also, to me, it really showed how much her filters and lighting makes her look totally different in her videos. Exactly. I don't use filters. No, okay, whatever. Ooh, I hope we get the skinny on Miss G and Lisa. Be interesting, wouldn't it? I'll let you know as soon as I know. Deb, you were right, Jules. I really thought she was gone for good. I don't know how she has the balls to show her ugly mug on YouTube. There's that I'm so hungry, lardass will never change. Can't even remember her sensey friend's name, and she was so rude to Burke when he called. He won't be around one day. She deserves the separation. Poor Pom-Pom is in a much better place, R.I.P. Yes, she is. Deb, the worm woman. Oh, yuck, Marie Diana's back too. I know the only one that was missing was Tay-Tay. Kelly, CBC only gets worse with time and is a form of mental illness, and no, it doesn't get better. This is what we are watching, her spiral into madness. CBC. What does CBC mean, Kelly? I've got my stupid head on today. CBC only gets worse with time and is a form of mental illness, and no, it doesn't get better. This is what we are watching, her spiral into madness. Karen, you have only the ability to pick on, gossip, and make videos to downgrade, make fun of people and their choices. If you don't like them, don't watch them. You have a filthy mouth. You had a warning at the beginning of the video. Did you not see it? And your voice is horrible. Oh, thank you. I don't think that on Audible, but whatever. But because you need viewers, this is the only way you have found to get them. What does it matter to you what another person likes or dislikes? Apparently, you are a very happy old woman with a lot of time on your hands. What you don't know is what others say about you and the hate and jealousy you have. I don't care what other people say about me, Karen. Oh, isn't that funny? Karen. I don't care what other people say about me. What other people think about me is none of my fucking business, Karen. And as for what you think, if you stuck around and listened for a while, you'd see what the truth was. Joe. You, Jules, love you, Jules, very much. You help keep me sane in this greedy, upside-down world. May 2025 extend you happiness, good health, and laughter. Is that a sloth? And a red heart. A sloth, my spirit animal. Must be mine as well. Lol. From Louisiana, Mardi Gras cometh. Ah, cool, all the jazz. Stay safe. Look after yourself. Stay on a balcony if you can. I wouldn't... all these cars driving through crowds. I'm really scared about crowds congregating anywhere now. So take care. I'd love to go to hear the jazz, but anywho. I keep forgetting to thing. Right. Brian De Diamond. Zach Posen is the creative director designer for Gap now. Lisa, I thought you being so into fashion you would know this. Lisa, you don't know shit about fashion. You just like to buy things. It's a sickness. Exactly. She knows absolutely sod all. And then she looks down her nose and, oh, if you're not into fashion, you wouldn't understand. I would have thought a basic requisite of being a fashionista was knowing how to dress yourself, but what do I know? Nikki, don't forget everything she buys is a write-off on her taxes. Yes, I bet she's reselling some of it sneakily. She's reselling it half of it on her bloody website, isn't she? For half the price. She used to use a consignment store in town, but then it's too much aggravation to bring the stuff to town, so she got Brooke to sell it on her site instead. Patricia, wishing you a happy 2025, Jules. And you too, honey. Oh my God, she's become almost unwatchable. Thank you for taking one for the team. She is getting worse daily, isn't she? Run for your lives! I actually pity her. She is incapable of a normal, healthy relationship with life. Even her relationship with food is unhealthy. Imagine your whole identity is looks and expensive purchases. How sad she's pissing away her golden years chasing a fantasy. Isn't that right? Pardon me. Brooke, multiple people are saying her links are landing them in hookup sites. I wonder if her editor's having a laugh with her. But then I think he just edits the video, doesn't he? She does all the writing in it. Very strange why that's happening, though. I want to click one just to see, but I don't want a virus. I'd have tech help shouting at me. Brooke, lol, I can solve it for her. Gap jeans, easy. Also, I find Levi's on Amazon 24/7 for 40 to 60, so I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah, she has to make it more difficult than it is and pay more for it than it is and look stupid. 114 to 115 for her. That's what I weighed at my lowest on keto at 5'2", and I look sick, skinny. Shake my head. She also shouldn't be mentioning numbers with weight. No. She weighs herself every morning in the nude. Terrified she might have put on 1/4 of an ounce. Amanda, I'm here for all the comments. Everyone makes me laugh with their insightful observations, don't they, though? You're all very funny and very clever. She clearly doesn't know the basic fact of buying your sneakers a size or half up. Oh, and the Levi obsession is from an influencer she watched last week who's a vintage jean aficionado. There's always a reason, isn't there? And you always catch her out. See if there's anyone on the naughty step. Oh. Jealous of what are you? Why do you care what Jules is doing? I don't know. Why do they care what I'm doing, MM? I can't give you an upvote from here, but just know I am. Right. Go back, make sure everything is covered. Yep. Oh, there's a few more. Bianca, those stripes on top of her head, yikes. She looks beige, washed out, spending so much money to look like shit. She'd give her hair a break for a bit, but she won't. Metty, a bunch of haters. If you had even 1% of her beauty, you wouldn't act this way. Why are you so concerned? She didn't ask for your money. She's free to spend hers however she wants. Yep, she is. But have you watched how much she spends on herself and what she spends on her family? Laugh my arse off. You have got to be joking. Thank you. Vanessa, I'd love it if you reviewed Big Fat Alex, but I'm very happy with your Lisa videos. They kill me. Cool. Who's Alex? What's Foodie Beauty's name? Then there's another one, isn't there? And then there's HRH is Alex, isn't it? Thing is, Vanessa, I do Lisa and Lardy because I know the background. So when people say, oh, what did she do before? Where did she live before? Why is this? What's that? I know the answer. But with these other people, there's already somebody out there doing them that knows way more about them than I do. And they do a much better job than me. But I'm sure I'll add somebody new at some point. I have got Glenda Sully, if you want to watch her. She's funny. I'm 57 and it's already a countdown to 60. I feel you. I know. I said to my husband yesterday, it's like, what the fuck? When did that happen? And he said to me today, oh, yeah, so-and-so, she's the same age as us. She's in her 50s. And I said, yeah, I'm nearly not. And he was like, no, you're the same age as me. He's 6 years younger than me. So he's like, you can be my age because I look older than you anyway. It's funny. It's like, when did it happen? I turned around and I was 21 yesterday. I'm 59 now. How did the... I give up. It's not normal. Anyway, Vanessa, thank you very much. And to everybody else, if you got to the end, thank you. And I will see you in the next one.